Bike check. Looks like we're live. All right, cool. Hey, welcome back everybody to the GGBL. We got the postseason continuing on, and we got the Gold Series happening here tonight. Game number 1, Game 2, and Game 3. So we've got all 3 games happening tonight. And it could be 3 hours, could be a little less, could be a little bit longer. Just depends on how long that these games go. I think I'm going to set up some ground rules for tonight's stream. And for tonight's Gold Series, actually. Because it does mean a lot for both teams. And kind of my thought process here is we are going to be making the decisions together. And I'm currently talking to no one. Well, shoot. I think I don't know if I should wait. I don't know if I should wait for people. There. I don't know what was going on with my mic. Hopefully that caught everything. I'm assuming it did, but yeah. Oh, hey, Josh is in the house. Let's go, Colorado on top. Hey, we got 3 people in. Sweet. I should probably ping everyone. Just to make sure that everybody knows that we're live. Gold Series is live, boy. Just because we don't have very many people in right now. I feel like I was just talking to myself. Wrigley's right now here. He's just down here begging for my food. Dude, you can't have any of this chicken, man. It's got pepper on it. Okay? You'll be bothered all night. You'll have problems. I can't let you have any. Okay, so guys, for the 4 of you that are in here, it's weird. Josh, I know you're gonna stick around. You ever notice, like, every time I bring up view count, I always like to test it though. Like, I know in the back of my mind not to do it. I know in the back of my mind not to do it, but I always just want to test it. Just want to test it yet again, just see if it's true. But every time I mention view count or number of viewers, or I mention dog, like my dog, or I talk to my dog, people leave. It's like, how can you not want to talk about Wrigley? He's a good dog. He's a good boy. That's why we got to make sure the good boys win the Gold Series. Kidding. All right. Hey, 8 people now. Hey, I'm gonna mention 8 people now. Don't you leave. Don't you dare leave. Leave a like if you're gonna leave. Okay? If you're gonna leave, just leave a like before you drop off. Gold Series is live. Let's go. Rigged, says Luke. Oh yeah. It's always rigged. Okay, so I'm gonna set some ground rules. Okay, we got enough people in the house right now. I just want to set some ground rules for this season's Gold Series. Last one against Washington with Richmond, there were some decisions. There were some things that were happening inside the live chat that I wasn't quite sure how we wanted to do it. We hadn't set a precedent for it. But here in this Gold Series, what we're going to do is we're going to have the community, you guys will get to vote on some of the decisions that I'm thinking about possibly making for both teams. Not just for Richmond, but for both teams. Okay, because I kind of manage Richmond. Now, I guess I can't really. I don't really manage them. I manage everybody. I'm in charge of 30 teams. You got to make sure everybody's lineups are good. Their lineups make sense. Their pitching rotations make sense. So I can't really say I manage Richmond, but you get the idea. I drafted for them when we got the roster created. Anyway, that's pointless. So just talking about tonight. some of the decisions that I'm thinking about making or possibly making, I'm going to leave up to a vote. Like, I'm not just going to do these things on my own. Okay? So some of the things that I'm kind of thinking about would be like just pinch hitting. I'm not going to pull any relievers or things like that. It's mostly just going to be based on pinch hitting, because the CPU will never pinch hit in a situation like, let's say we've got, I don't know, let's say like who's really bad at contact. So we got Chris Addison up at the plate, right? He's got 47 contact against left-handers. He's facing a left-hander, right? Let's just say he's facing a lefty in a clutch spot, right? It's like do or die. Game's going to be over if he gets out. Like, we got to make a decision, right? Let's put in Boucher. He's 90 contact against lefties, right? Or you can put in Quevedo. He's an 88 power against lefties. So we could make some swaps there. You wouldn't put in Kosuke Fong. He doesn't hit lefties very well either. So that decision will be made with the community. I'm going to put it up to a vote. You guys will get to choose if that's the path that you want to go. Try to not vote with your bias. Try to vote with your head. Like, would this make sense if you were the manager for that team? And whatever you guys decide, that's what we're going to go with. Okay, so this is going to be an interactive type of live stream. I didn't want to pull that stuff off in the championship series because we weren't live, or divisional series or things like that, just because, again, I don't want to put myself involved and make those types of decisions to skew the results, right? So anyway, looking at the bench here for Colorado, there's not really a whole lot you could possibly think about doing here unless you go with Israel Molina. He's 89 power against righties. Hamby might be a good little bat, but I mean, they've really only got 4 guys that you could choose from. If you wanted to put a guy in here for defense, you could do that with Tate if you wanted to give him a start at some point. But just bring this stuff up. I mean, I'm going to do it anyway when the situation calls for it tonight. So again, like, let's say that Lorenz is coming up to the plate. He's a 57 contact, 45 power against lefties. If you find somebody better here on the bench, we could vote and say, do we want to give Lorenz a shot or do we want to go with somebody else, right? Then we'll agree on it and the majority rules, and we'll make that change. But again, not going to do that with the pitching rotations. I think that you kind of draw some it gets really confusing, and there's a lot of matchups that you could play, and I just don't want to get myself involved into that per se. I think we should just focus on the pinch hitting. Okay, so guys, we also have Amazing Kook is in the house. He did make it. I appreciate it big time. He's here. He's present. Like, the man had some family things to do. You know, this takes dedication, guys. The fact that he knew in the back of his mind, he's like, I gotta get to the live stream. I gotta make sure that everybody, the viewers, are following the chart. The chart. It's all about the chart. Had to sacrifice this family. Yep, exactly. But I love it. Your family might not love it, but I love it. So at least there's someone in your house, Kook. So I think, Kook, if you want to, can you share that in the chat? I think I should give Kook moderation power. You know, add as a moderator. He is a, let's see. Yes. So he should be able to put that chart link into the live chat. Kook has ascended. Yes, he's a patron. He's been here. He's been a patron for a long time, dude. Long time. It doesn't show it here on this channel, but on the GG9 channel, like, Kook is one of the biggest supporters. Trying to find the right word. Contributors, supporters. Portugal too. We can't leave him out. Don't want to leave any of you guys out, really. But I mean, this guy, man, donating. I don't think Kook's ever stopped. Let's just put it that way. But since he became a patron, I don't think he's ever stopped. So he's been there, man. He's been there. So I think that moderation is well deserved. All right, so guys, let's get into the gameplay. We're going to do fast play, quick counts, and fast play. So there's not going to be as many broadcasty type cuts. That might skew some of the drama, but I'll turn broadcast on during like the elimination games. So I just want to kind of get through this as fast as we possibly can. We will have channel points up for grabs. We'll do the same thing that we did in the All-Star live stream as well. That's the cool thing about live streams, is that we do have channel points that are up for grabs. I did revamp, those of you that might not have caught it in the Discord, I did revamp how channel points are going to work. Same thing with Patreon or YouTube channel memberships. We're now going to be renaming CPU players. Channel points are the same thing. You get to buy the right to rename an existing CPU player. So it's no longer any custom guys. If you want custom dudes, then become a patron, become a YouTube channel supporter, and then get your one player in the series. GGBL is unaffected by this. GGBL is unaffected by that. However, you cannot use channel points to buy a player in GGBL. Okay, you can rename a guy, but you can't buy someone. You have to become a patron or a channel supporter in order to do that for custom guys every year. So if you're not a patron or a channel supporter, consider doing that and get your players in. So anyway, so just to kind of preview this series, I think it's a pretty simple preview. We've got really good pitching against a really good offense. Richmond's pitching staff is one of the best, and you might not be able to see that in the overall rating. Like, we do have a 99 with James Monroe. Shevchuk's inching closer to that 90 overall rating. Piazza's been decent in the postseason, had one blow-up game, but Macbeth, he was a 14-game winner and has not started in the postseason. So he's going to probably have to get the call here in the Gold Series. 157 Ks and not a lot of walks, so he does have a good control rating there. He's 58. It's not terrible, but Piazza's a little bit better at 68. Rich Norman, third in Rookie of the Year voting. He doesn't strike out a whole bunch of people, but man, he's a winner. He's a gamer. He's a youngster, 24 years old, kind of hitting his prime there. And then the bullpen. Richmond's got one of the best bullpens in the league, and you can see just by the overall ratings, right? Like, they've got a really solid pen. And we know about the offense by now. It's just very offense is kind of spotty at some points. It does have to find its way to come through in those clutch and key moments. If they can't come through in those clutch and key moments, then they're going to be toast. Coyotes, they really upgraded their pitching this season. You got Burgos as the number 2. He's really blossomed into being a solid number 2 player. 7-16 last year, 13-10 this year, but he has been pretty darn good in the postseason, kind of being that 1A to Satchel Michaels. Franks had one bad game, but he really showed up against Columbus in the ALCS, so he's been good. Schreiber's been great. This was a huge acquisition for them from Philadelphia. He's been awesome. Did not pitch very well at all. Like, look at his numbers. 82 Ks, 46 walks last season against Philadelphia. Now comes over to Colorado and really lowers that ERA down at the deadline. I think he was a little bit higher than that with his time in Philly. So 6'1" starting pitcher. He's a little bit on the older side at 28, but he's been doing well. And then you got Bromberg here as well. He was a 16-game winner, solid ERA. Again, doesn't strike out a whole bunch of people, but it's a revamped pitching staff. Colorado, they're a force. They're a force. They're legit. They may not have shown it in the season. Only 82 games that they won, but that offense is it's something, man. CC 94, Paxton 90, who hasn't been doing too much in gameplay. In fact, he doesn't do a whole lot at all in gameplay. Satchel St. Clair is up to an 85 overall, hitting 341 in the postseason. You got Adams, who's struggling right now, but he's a solid role player, man. 82 overall, good defense, decent contact numbers, and then, of course, Navoa, Lorenz. Like, they have one guy that's below an 80, and it's Bobby Watts, and it's only because he's seeing a little regression in some of those key attributes like speed and discipline and contact. But other than that, man, I would still consider him an 80. So this team does not have an under 80 overall player in my book. So they're no slouch. They're going to be tough. And one final thing to note here. One final thing to note before we get into the game. Do you remember this? Do you remember this game? 8-7 victory, a 2-run home run by Satchel Michaels in opening day. It was weird how both teams kind of changed course after opening day. Colorado seemed like they got all the momentum on the season. They walked it off against the NL champions from a season ago. And Richmond were like, man, we just lost our closer. We have a new closer in Jose Navarre, and he doesn't look like he's going to get it done. He doesn't look like he's going to cut it. He didn't even get it out in the inning. And then we go on and win 102 games. And Colorado barely sneaks into the playoffs. So it's a cool little storyline that we get these two teams to match up here yet again. And I'm excited for it. So without further ado, it's been a little bit of a hype lead up here. Let's get into the Gold Series for season number 2. We're going to have Clear Skies, Quick Count, and Fast Play on. Again, broadcast will be turned on during like elimination situations, right? Elimination games. I want to get through games 1 through 3 as fast as we possibly can, really set the tone for the rest of the weekend. We can kind of pick and choose. Game 4 is going to happen tomorrow. Game 5 if necessary. Game 6. And then possibly Game 7 on New Year's Eve. So let's get into it. I'm excited for it. Here we go. Here we go. Now, for the... I'm going to turn down the volume here on the TV. For the channel points question this week, closing that now, I did ask who you think was going to win the game. Who do you think is going to win the Gold Series? Is it going to be Richmond or is it going to be Colorado? I want you guys, if of course you have not participated in the channel points form that I post on in Discord and on my community tab on GG9, I'm going to ask you guys here in the chat for 100 channel points. Who do you think is going to win? And even if you've played in the Pick'em contest this week, you know, you can kind of double down a little bit. I'm good with that. So who do you think's going to win the game? The series, not the game. Not game 1. Who do you think's going to win the series? Colorado or Richmond? Not a good start here for the good boys. You got James Monroe walking Joey Ruffing. Chinbeard says Richmond. Sports Gaming Josh says Colorado. Richmond says Kook. Richmond game 1. Oh yeah, give me War Thunder. Give me who you got for the series itself. That was a decent attempt there by Holberman, but I probably would have just gone to first. Like, if that throw doesn't get off from second base quick enough, like now you got 2 men on with the number 3 hole hitter up. That's a tough spot to be in, but Ricky took a chance. He got the one out, though. Thanks to Vic Flutie. Strong arm there. 1-2 pitch. Chavez will not go, and Monroe's just trying to battle through early on here, it looks like. 15 pitches in with 3 batters faced, and we got a ground ball here. Oh, they could have gone for that. You know, with Ricky doesn't make that play. There was a little hit and run action there. Runner was moving. Put the ball in play. If Ricky doesn't make that play, that's a run. Good job by Holberman here. 1-2 pitch on Paxton Burnside. Has really struggled in the postseason, hitting a 196. Circle change going to miss down low. Let's see what the call is here from James Monroe. Looks like he's got a fastball grip here. Let's see what he dials up. He does dial it up, hitting 99 on the radar gun. The 2-2. Cut on and a hitting 100. Just bringing The nasty heat right out of the gate. 2-2. Monroe to Burnside. Popped him up foul, but able to hang in there. 23 pitches in this inning. If you can average that per inning, I think Monroe probably gets through 4, gets through 5. He misses again. And now you got a problem. You got Satchel Michaels coming up as the number 4, hit 43 home runs this season. So that is mano-y-mano potentially, but he got him. Circle change. He's down. No hits for the Coyotes. We're moving on to the bottom of the first inning with Kingston Mondesser leading off. He's hitting 188 in the postseason with 0 juice. So if you guys picked Kingston Mondesser in your fantasy lineup, you're regretting that decision, I think. He's going to have to really pick it up in the Gold Series to actually make his salary worth it here. 1-2 pitch. That's a deep drive. Oh, my goodness. Deep drive to right. That ball is gone. There's the juice. There's the juice. Kingston Mondesser hitting 340. Oh, look at that. Into the drink. Leading off with a home run. The Richmond Good Boys on top. 1-0. Here's a deep drive to the left. That looks like Watts will catch that one. There you go. So that is the first out of the inning. And now we get up to Ricky Huberman. We got a little mano-y-mano action now. Satchel Michaels. This is SimGod Apocalypse's player. Satchel Michaels. Satchel, of course, named after Satchel Paige and his dog. One of his favorite dogs. It's kind of a cool matchup here between a good boy and Ricky Huberman. But my dude loses. Ricky loses this battle here. He goes down on the fastball, no less. He just challenged him inside, and he got him. But we got Chris Addison in a 3-1. Let's see what Michaels dials up here. Tried to change it up on him just a little bit. Got a little movement. A little slider action. Slide piece. Ooh, screwball? A screwball? I forgot that he had that in the repertoire. 3-2. Addison, ground ball to St. Clair. Make an error. Oh! Let's go. Let's go. Make an error. All right. What is going on? What is this? 1-2 pitch. Connor Altman foul. He got way ahead of that thing. How about a little Oppo Taco here for Connor Altman? That'd be nice. Oppo Taco time? 1-2. Oh, you gotta take that thing. I want an investigation. I have no idea. 2-2. Oppo Taco. Come on, Connor. No, don't want that one either. 3-2 pitch. So, runners will not be on the move. There's no reason to go. Not forced. Oh, got him. 100. Triple digits. Triple digits. High and inside. Very tough pitch to get to. That was amazing. Make an error. Oh, I love it. I love it. I don't know. I had a feeling, guys. I had a feeling, you know. It was a feeling. Neptune he's been a little shaky sometimes at third base. I was like, I don't know. It seems too easy for him. Seems way too easy. Good take there by Satchel. Got a full count. 31st pitch. Got to get it out here if you're the good boys. Got him. Hitting 100 high and outside. So he got a little taste of his own medicine right there, it seems like. All right, Neptune St. Clair hitting 341. Has been one of the hottest hitters in the GGBL postseason, posting a 920 OPS. He's almost 1,000. If he could get a double here, I think he'd probably, with the amount of at-bats he's got, probably 940. 950, something like that. Obviously, I don't know what the math is on there. I don't know how many ABs he's had, but or what types of hits that he's had per se. But Monroe's got him 2-2. Could get that K. Portugal versus Portugal right here. James Monroe against St. Clair, and what is he doing? Shinbeard says rookie jitters. I think that's exactly what it was. Circle change way inside. Just got him swinging. It's an interesting decision there by St. Clair. He must have been looking for something else. That's all that I can think of there. So Adams is up 2-2. Got him too. That's got to be okay. Yes, sir. End of the second inning. Colorado's striking out left and right here. That's 3 straight strikeouts in the inning there for James Monroe. So he's dialing them up. Slicing and dicing. Cristobal Reyes drives this one into the gap. That is a surefire double. Could possibly even be a triple. Depends on when this throw comes in. It does get on line. Good throw there by Novoa from right field, but Reyes leads off with a double. This is the type of hitting that I'm talking about with Richmond. They just come through in these key spots. They don't ever wow you. They don't ever wow you with the type of hits that they have. And it never seems like in these situations, like, I don't know, where other teams fail, Richmond always seems to find a way to take the right pitches, don't swing at garbage, you know. They just seem to have that patience, you know. They swing at strikes. They're strike swingers. So I think Scott Gonzalez can come through here. He's hitting 300, 2-2 pitch, little ground ball. Adams making the play. Michael's got to get there. And I can't believe that Reyes didn't move. He didn't move. What is he doing? Why wouldn't he go? He's got to be on third base. That's a flub up, dude. Like, you got to be on third base in that situation. That's basically as good as a bunt. Wilson's going to pop this thing up. St. Clair's got it. No problem. Easy peasy. Throw it. Throw it. All right, here's the man, the myth, the legend, Brady Dunn. What's he going to do? Probably a screwball. Screwball strikeout. Because he's like that. No. Fastball. We got a bad talk Brady Dunn. Got a bad mouth in here. God, he frustrates me. He frustrates me to no end. To no end. All right, top third we go. Let's take a look here at the comment section. We've got DeGaines is in the house. Little flare out to center field. Mondesher should have that one. Chinberg. War Thunder, Luke, Christian Gamer, Rig. we got some guys here tonight. Cook's in here. Dunn is like the Adam Dunn in his later years. That's funny. If he dropped the ball, I would have died. I should have said that then. You know, drop it. Got it. All right, so really the regular cast and crew here tonight. I love it. We got the GGBL regulars. Monroe tosses that over to first, and Lorenz is out. Roughing here with an 1,100 plus OPS today. Coming in today with that. That's pretty nuts. In the playoffs, 1,100 OPS. 2-1 here to Roughing. He's going to miss outside. Roughing is a very good leadoff man. He doesn't swing at the garbage. He's going to make you work. He's going to draw those walks. Has enough speed to steal. He's very much the traditional leadoff man. Very important out to go get here. There you go. 100 miles an hour inside again. Dude, Monroe is on the money tonight. On the money. Shutting down this offense. And then we turn our attentions back here to Kingston Mondesir. Is he going to help out his fantasy team? He's owned in, like, I got to check the ownership numbers. What's the percentage owned for Kingston Mondesir? At this point, having no juice at all. Just the one solo home run with 1 RBI. It's really not doing too much for the fantasy aspect. Vic Flutie's coming up. Swing and a miss. 91 is a hard biting slider. That's a tough pitch. If Satchel was wise, he'd probably go back to that. I think that's what's going to happen here. A little slide piece. No, he's going to challenge him another 100-mile-an-hour fastball. So both these guys just slinging it, man. 100 miles an hour. I'm waiting for one of these guys to hit 101. Maybe possibly even 102. I think it's happened before. Ooh, tough pitch by Ricky to take that, but he held up. He held off somehow. 3-1 pitch. Fastball. That will be a base hit. Holtman's probably not fast enough to get to 2. Nope, he's going to hold on to first base. The old man. Old man's going to stroll in with a 2-out base hit. Extends the inning out. Let's see what Chris Addison can do here. It's a tough matchup here for Chris. There it is. There it is. There's the 101. He's starting to get loose. Satchel's getting loose. 64 pitches in. The 1-2 checks the runner. Swung on and missed. He got him another triple digits. We're watching an intense display of pitching, man. Monroe and Michaels just going after each other. Love it. Bulldogs. Right down the middle of Bobby Watts. He's been hot. 306 last 8 games in the postseason, but decided not to swing at a juicy pitch. Circle change down the middle. Oh, look at what I found. Monroe. Can we get that on replay? I hate to ruin the vibes here, but we got to get that on replay. Voila! Look what I found. Check it out. Huh. Interesting. I guess I'll just throw this over to first. You're gone. Goodbye. Bobby Watts. Stop the pitching well. Huh. A baseball. Good. Huh. A baseball. Interesting. CC is one of those guys that, you know, if he goes 1 for 3, he could run into one. CC could hit one out. 2-2. Ooh, fought that off. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. 2-2. Foul ball. Will UAB induct James Monroe in their Hall of Fame if he wins the Gold Series? Oh, God, yeah. No kidding. Here's ground ball, little jam shot to Vic Flutie. He's got that one. 2 down here in the 4th. Yeah, Port, you're bringing up a series. Man, you know, you're going to get me on a topic that it's going to derail us here. I just wish, if I had to look back on some of my content, I wish that I would have finished some things, you know? Oh, there's the 101 for James. Monroe's finally hit triple digits, too. 2-2. Ground ball again. That should do it right here. Vic Flutie got him. 3 up, 3 down. And Colorado, they're down in order again. But the one thing with the UAB thing is my Xbox just couldn't read the disc anymore. The laser got bad. Deep drive out to left. That play will be made by Bobby Watts. Those ones are always tough. The angle and when you see that shadow, the ball shadow, you're like, oh, I don't know. They could be diving for that. Could be a miss. But no such luck there for Richmond fans. But, you know, that one wasn't my fault. You know, I really couldn't start it back up again. There was too much time that went by. It'd be kind of weird to try to recapture that momentum to get that UAB series going again. I did buy another disc, so that was good. Nice play there by Lorenz. But, yeah, I wish that didn't happen and we could have finished that one. The Bradley Braves thing, live on Twitch, I just, you know, I didn't. Oh, hey! Hey-oh! Fastball hitting triple digits into the drink. Scott Gonzalez, the big water bowl for the good boys. You know, those big lefties out there. They like to get a big bowl to drink. Time to get some food, boy. Come on. Get your water. 2 solo shots for the good boys. Love it. Love it. Let's go. Let's go. Sports Gaming Josh is melting. But yeah, man, I just, you know, there's some series that I wish that that I just had more time for, that I could have finished. Like the Caden Walchek series, that was a fun one. I wish I would have gone a little bit harder at that to finish that one. Once we got into Madden 21, or was it Madden 20? I think it was 21. Madden 21. I think it was Lamar Jackson on the cover. I don't know. After a while, playing the same game, running the same routes, I don't know. I just couldn't really find a way to get his story more interesting with the Jets. But that was a fun one. That was a fun series. Striking out Satchel, it's number 6 for James Monroe. He's up to 81 pitches. So if you guys remember when I was saying like that 20 pitches per inning, he's a little bit above that right now at 80, at 82. So he's really got to find a way to be efficient here in the 5th inning if he wants to try to go the distance here. 2-1, missing to Neptune St. Clair. Adams is on deck. Get the 7, 8, 9 coming up here after St. Clair, so it's important to go get this guy. Find a way to get 2 outs. You get 8, 9, 1. It's a little pop-up, little flare. Got to get in there. Brady Dunn. Brady Dunn. Thank the Lord. Makes the catch. All right, so you get Josh Adams here. You get 8, 9, 1. If you can get those 3 guys out in the 6th, you're going into the 7th facing 2, 3, 4. That's a good situation. Because then you got 2 innings now to extend that lead a little bit from 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. There you go. That's what we want right there. Vic Flutie makes the play, and that inning is over. So the 5th goes by the wayside for the Coyotes. They will make a change. It is Federico Batista. And the thing that's funny about Batista is, like, those numbers are terrible. 5 appearances, 7.59, more walks than strikeouts. Batista, to start like this season, I think it was this season or it was last year, he was one of the better bullpen arms for Colorado. Like, I don't think, like, he had a ton of games under his belt and he had a 0 ERA. So he was coming in some spots for them and he was doing really well. But now, like, all of a sudden, he's totally lost his feel. So I find it really interesting that Colorado went with this guy here in a losing effort right now. Like, they gotta find a way to shut Richmond down. They can't allow this to happen. A base hit from the 9-hole hitter Brady Dunn that's going to send the top of the order up, and now you got speed, you got a bunt opportunity here possibly for Mondesir, get the reliever a little rattled. It's just yeah, that's another floating base hit here. So Dunn's probably going to get to 3rd. We'll see if he tests it here. Nope, he's going to hang on at 2nd. So now again, like, you get number 2, 3, 4 that are guaranteed to come up. You know, I don't think Batista was the right call. I really don't. Flutie's going to offer it that one. That's tough. 96. Watch out for that slider. Some type of breaking ball here. 1-2 to Flutie. That is a line drive. Foul. He's got to hang back a little bit here. Hitting 96, tough to do that. Got to find a way here. Fastball low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 upcoming. That is a caught by Paxton. But a good effort. Good effort there by Vic. Line drive. Get that head out. Seems like they're running. They're running here. Is this going to fall in? Is it going to loop in? No. Holmgren, dude. Holmgren just, man, I'm kind of in the boat with Portugal and maybe even some of your guys' custom players. Some of these dudes, like, they don't do anything in gameplay. Like, Holmgren's a 95. I want to see him, like, do something. And they just don't. It's just, they're so random whenever they do come through. But now I got a 3-2 here. Tough pitch. Addison just able to fight it off. He's a 99? Yeah, so he's a 99. Like, what's up? And striking him out. Batista comes through. He created his own jam, but he got himself out of it. So that was nice to see. All right, so this is a big situation for Richmond now because, you know, Monroe's been pitching well, 92 pitches now. You get 8-9-1, you go into the 7th. And then you might not have to face him again. Let's think about that real quick. You get 8-9-1 this inning, 2-3-4 in the 7th, 5-6-7 in the 8th, 8-9-1 in the 9th. You might not have to face the heart of the order again if you can get through this. That's huge. Absolutely huge strikeout there. 7 Ks now for James Monroe. He's just dealing. He's just dealing. 1-1 here to the number 9 hole hitter, Julian Lorenz. Monroe's got him 1-2, shooting for that 8th strikeout. Can he get it? He's got the location. He's finding it, man. He's still got it. 100th pitch would be nice to get the 8th strikeout right here. No, didn't get it. Monroe is the workhorse of the staff. He's trying to get to the 7th possibly here. Lorenz is going to take a... How do you take that? Circle change, low and away. Could have got the call from the umpire, but just a little bit off. Full count pitch here, and he will send a fly ball deep line drive, actually. Foul. Starting to time him up a little bit, so Monroe's got to get a little crafty possibly here, or just power through him. What's he got? Fastball! He powered it right by him. 8 strikeouts now for James Monroe. Oof. This has been a gutsy performance by Mr. Monroe here. Now you got roughing. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. You got him now to 2 strikes again. Could he get his 9th strikeout of the ball game? Pitch number 108. Here it goes. Got him. Swung on and missed. Addison will make the throw to first, and that is 9 strikeouts for James Monroe. And we are going to the bottom of the 6th inning. With Richmond's got 5, 6, 7 coming up, looking to get a little insurance here. Maybe Batista gives up a run at this point. You know, he created his own jam in the last one. Maybe he can come through here. Give up some runs. Fastball missed. Gotta be smart here for Connor Allman. It's gotta be there. Don't give in. Yeah, that's a tough pitch. You tip your cap. Slider on 3-1, and he paints the corner. You take it, right? Gotta protect. St. Clair giving chase. Get there. 3-2 again. Chavez wants it high. Let's see if Batista follows. He won't. It's it high and inside, striking out Altman. See what you guys are saying in the chat here. I need net tone to go off in this game, said Rico. Monroe's probably pulled, though, says Coop. 100 pitches in the 6th, he's gone, says a Coop. Josh says nice. Josh is worried. He's getting worried right now. I can sense it. I can feel it. He's a little disappointed that the Coyotes just right now they're not looking hot. Need the offense to wake up. Yes. Ooh, line drive into the gap. That should be 2. Gonzalez a little bit more speed than Ricky. But, oh, the throw is going to get away here. Oh, look at the save by Adams. Oh, this is like Manny Ramirez style. Remember that when he cut the ball off from Damon? What was he doing? What was he thinking about? It's unreal. But this one actually made sense. Adams, Ramirez's did not. Adams saved that big time. But a double. So you got a chance here. Darius Wilson got a shot. Extend that lead. 2-2 pitch. Little pop-up into the infield. A little bit out. Outfield cutout. Grass. Adams will make the play, and we're through the 6th. 7 hits for the good boys. And Monroe's back out there. He's back out there. He's got Watts in a 2-1 situation. Let's see what he's going to dial up. He's going to miss. There's 3-1. Watts a very good hitter. Still searching for his first knock here tonight. He's going to draw a walk, and I think, honestly, you might need to consider getting him out. Yep, they will. So he's losing a little bit of control. They're going to go with Tom Kim. He's been a good pitcher in the season, but postseason's been a different story. 429 against left-handed hitters. And he's got a tough one to get here. It's not a lefty, but it is CC Chavez. He's a tough guy to go get. So, oof. Clutch moments now. So you are down James Monroe. He worked as best as he could. 112 pitches. It's a lot. But nobody down. Man on first base. Number 3 hitter is up, and now in a 3-1 count. Colorado could break the game open here. Tie this thing up. Get some damage done on the scoreboard. 3-1. Got the call. 93. Keith Mullins. Yes. He's here. Full count here to CC. Ground ball to Kim. Got to go 2. Got to get 1. Come on. Oh, too fast. Chavez. He's good. He's fast for a catcher, man. He's fast. All right, 0-2 pitch here. All right, well, Burnside's 0-2. 1-1 pitch to Burnside. He got the call. I think Kim's going to try to throw him some junk. Got to get that ground ball. Got to get that double play. Change up. Just missed on the outside. Probably shooting for low and away. But 2-2, big pitcher upcoming. Chavez can steal a bag. He's a fast runner. He's a savvy little runner. Got to watch out for the hit and run here. Right against lefty. Remember those left-handed batting averages. 429. Oh, look at Ricky Hoberman. Look at Ricky Hoberman starting that double play. Starting that double play. Around the horn they go, and the good boys will turn it. Great pitch by Tom Kim to get that rollover. And we're going to the bottom of the 7th. From his youth. Turning up the gas. Yes, sir. Look at, by the way, look at Lorenz. Did you see the nonchalant? I got it. That was funny. You know, honestly, I know Batista's been pitching well. And maybe the mentality is you don't want to waste your bullpen here for game 2. But if I'm Colorado, like I want to start playing some matchups here. I'm not just going to just run Batista out there. You know, it's 55 pitches now. Get somebody else going, start playing some matchups. Got to try to keep yourself in the game as best you can. Three-2. Mondesir, foul ball. So we got action in the bullpen here for the good boys. You got probably looks like Cesar Silva and Michael Slaughter. You have a walk here for Kingston. Now you got speed, so it's going to be Chavez versus Mondesir right now because I feel like Mondesir is going to go. His aggressiveness is pretty high. But if you're Vic Flutie, you know that you're probably going to get a fastball. Something hard. Mondesir likes to run. Big sweeping curve. That was a good pitch to hit. And Flutie couldn't handle it. 1-2 upcoming. Missed it high. Got the fastball. Problem is Mondesir didn't go, so do you double up on that? This is the type of gamesmanship here, the cat and mouse stuff that happens in baseball, man. I love it. Is Mondesir going to go? He wants to shoot for that strikeout. You got to give him something hard. Give Chavez a shot. Slider. And he went. That's the cat and mouse. Batista wins the battle. Wins the little cat and mouse battle, man. He gets Flutie down on strikes, and now you get the number 3 hole hitter, Ricky Hoberman. 2 for 2. I think Kingston was on the move there. I think Ricky's going to strike out here. He usually does. Nope. Little tapper. Batista should make the play, and he will. Ugh, Ricky. Darn you. Darn you, Ricky. All right, let's go to the top of the 8th inning. We got Michael Slaughter coming out. 6 1/3 innings pitched. 9 strikeouts, no walks, no hits given up against righties. Looks like maybe 1 hit given up against lefties. So he has been money. He's been dominant. Can he keep it up? Got the swing and a miss. Satchel's hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers. 1-2. He got him to pop up. Little pop up here to Connor Altman. That is the first out of the inning. 6 and 7 coming up. St. Clair and then Adams. St. Clair, little pop-up into left field. Reyes comes on through. He's got the grab. We got 2 outs here in the 8th inning. And it's Josh Adams in a 2-1. That pitch is low. 3-1. That pitch is also low. So Adams draws a walk. They do have a man on base now. With Omar Navoa coming up. Remember, Navoa came up clutch in the championship series, delivering a walk-off home run over Columbus. And that was a really epic moment in the GGBL. So we'll see if he can come through here. You know, they're running out of outs. They got 4 outs to play with here. So Slaughter is down to the count here to Navoa. 2-1 pitch, and that is a nasty curve. He couldn't pull the trigger. Got him 2-2. Slaughter kicks, deals. He swung on and missed. Slaughter got the clutch hitter, Omar Navoa. And we're going to the 9th. We're going to the 9th. No, sorry, bottom 8. Excuse me. Woo, I'm getting all caught up. I'm getting all caught up here. 1-1 ground ball here. Adams corrals it. Makes the easy throw. Addison's got good speed for a catcher, too. Got two catchers that can run a little bit. Chavez and Addison. I believe both guys can play outfield, too. That's where the speed comes from. But they're primary catchers. Good boys trying to get a little insurance here, but nice play made by Rosen. And 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Now we got Cristobal Reyes. He's already 1 for 3 today. Got a double. And a little pop-up, little jam shot here to Adams. He's been busy this inning. He will make the play. And, guys, we are going to the top of the 9th inning with 9-1-2 coming up. It's Ruffing. No, Lorenz, Ruffing, and Watts to face off against Jose Navarre. Remember, he's got some demons to slay here, does Navarre. He's got some demons to slay. From opening day, Lorenz swung on and missed at the changeup. Nasty pitch there. Tough pitch to hit. It's got him! The slurve. Jose Navarre. 2 outs away. Joey Ruffing, the leadoff hitter. He's 0 for 2, but again, he does draw some walks. He's hitting .414 against right-handers. The 2-1. Foul ball. Navarre with the 2-2 gets the sign from Chris Addison. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That is a foul ball. Right behind home plate. We'll do it again. 2-2. That is a fly ball in foul territory. Giving chases. Brady. Done! He dives and cannot make the catch. Would have been huge. 2-2 pitch. That's another foul ball, and Ruffing is staying alive. He's Bee Geesing it. Staying alive. 2-2 pitch. Navarre again. Ground ball. Foul. Oh, my goodness. Here comes Navarre again. Ball. Oh, my. Ruffing is a tough batter to get, and he draws the walk. So now you got a situation here. You got Bobby Watts coming up. Then you have the number 3 hitter, CC Chavez, coming up if you can't get Watts. pressure situation here for the closer. Navarre, the 1-1, and foul. We get him to 2 strikes. Here we go. Looks like a fastball grip here from Navarre, and another miss. Navarre is kind of dilly-dallying just a little bit here. Foul ball. He's nibbling, I think. He's not going after him. He's just kind of nibbling at this point. You got to go after these guys. 2-2 pitch. Again, Navarre to Watts. A miss. Inside fastball. Full count. He's got the changeup grip. Let's see if Watts is going to fall for this here. Full count pitch. And he missed again. And Navarre will walk another batter. And it's going to be up to CC Chavez in a 2-2 count. As we do have the quick counts turned on. Let's see the result here. Clutch spot, and Navarre misses again. 3-2. Navarre on CC. Here's the pitch. Misses again. It is bases loaded. It is bases loaded for Paxton Burnside. This is insanity. What is happening right now? 2-1 pitch. He misses again. It's a 3-1 count. What is happening? 3-1 pitch to Paxton Burnside. It is a foul ball. Watch out, Cesar. Watch out. 32 pitches, 16 and 16 each. For strikes and balls. Full count pitch with 1 down. That is a ground ball foul. We can't buy a ground ball. Oh my God. On the edge of their seats are the Richmond fans. We'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Oh my God. 35 pitches for Navarre. Can he deliver on this one? 3-2. Ground ball foul. We'll redo it. We'll reset. Navarre, can he deliver? No, he walks in a run. He walks in a run. And it's the matchup that we've been waiting for, dating back to almost the entire year. Opening day. Fly ball left field in foul territory. No one's getting that one. It's Navarre against Michaels. He's 0 for 3 with a chance to give Colorado the tie or the lead. 1-2 pitch, striking him out. Navarre comes through with the slurve, and he didn't miss on that one. He may have missed an opening day, but he didn't miss there. So Navarre's got Neptune St. Clair next in a 1-1 pitch. That is a line drive base hit. The no-hitter's gone. Brady Dunn's got to come up with a throw to avoid Colorado taking the lead, and St. Clair delivers the knock that could break the game and break the hearts of Richmond fans everywhere. Oh my goodness. He slayed the dragon in Satchel Michaels, and to try to seal the no-hitter. We've never seen a no-hitter in gameplay, ever, dating back to GGBL 21. And we didn't get it. We didn't get it. Navarre blows the save. St. Clair comes through with a huge knock, giving Colorado the lead. Adams is up here. Can't come through. They could have gotten a little bit more of a lead, but that is insanity. That is an insane line score. 3 runs, 1 hit. What? They had him. They had him. They had him. We had the no-hitter intact. We had it, man. We had it, and we just blew it. There's a pop-up. Gonzalez will deliver the first out of the inning, and we're running out of outs now, guys. Darius Wilson, 8-9 coming up. Fastball high. I cannot believe that just happened. The game basically said you will not have a no-hitter. You can't do it. St. Clair makes a nice play there. And it's up to Brady Dunn. Brady Dunn is Richmond's last hope here. 1-1 pitch. Dunn doesn't offer. The 2-1. They'll take that one. Tough pitch. 97 high and in. 2-2. Take that one as well. So full count. Down to the last strike is Richmond's. Foul ball. 3-2. Dunn. Foul again. Good speed out there and left is Tate. He's trying to make a play. Can't quite get there. Again, 3-2 again. Popped him up. Foul. A lot of foul balls in tonight's game here, game 1. Lund. That should do it. That's the end of the game. That is unbelievable. That just rips the heart out of Richmond fans everywhere, man. How does that happen? But let's get hyped a little bit, you know. Let's get hyped. This is turning out to be a good series, guys. A good series. Game 1 is in the books, and that one was entertaining. A no-hitter carried into the 9th inning. You've got Navarre trying to slay his demons from opening day. St. Clair has to come through for his squad or the no-hitter is had, and he comes through. He delivers. That's unreal. That's just an unreal storyline right there. Just can't get over that. But my heart is ripped out from me, guys. I'm trying my very hardest. And not only to lose in that fashion, which is insanity, by the way. How does that even happen? But just because, like, I'm dying for some history here, you know, in this series. We need to see a no-hitter in gameplay. We really do. It happens at least once, twice, 3 times a season in real life. So I'm just waiting for it. I'm just waiting. But hey, St. Clair had the big knock. It was literally right just outside of Connor Altman. If he had just been a little bit more early, we're talking about a completely different situation. So Colorado wins game number 1 thanks to the patience had by CeCe Chavez, Paxton Burnside by getting on. Michaels with the strikeout. He went 0 for today. That's a good sign, by the way. If a guy like Satchel Michaels can go 0 for 4 with 3 Ks, he didn't perform, and you still find a way to win the game, imagine when he does come through, right? So you got to thank your lucky stars for that one. But St. Clair is probably, I might consider him my player of the game. Maybe he was. I don't know. But Michael's 6 strikeouts today, 4 innings, 3 Ks by Batista. Good boys, I thought they played well enough to win. Seriously. It just took one bad inning, and it cost us. One bad inning, it cost us. We had the long ball going. We had the 2 solo shots. We had some nice defense in the field, some good double plays turned by Ricky at third. Insane performance there by James Monroe, 6 innings, 9 Ks. Bullpen was great as well, came through in some clutch moments. But the one problem was the 4 walks. 4 walks for Jose Navarre, and there it is. So that's unfortunate. But let's take a look at that last play. Let's take a look at that last play one more time, and there it is, right there. St. Clair was just early on it, and it was, man, just out of reach. There was no way that Altman was getting there. Nope, no way. It's already past him by this point here. So it's tough because when you're playing first, little baseball knowledge here. When you're playing first base, when you got a lefty on, you're not playing over here. That's just kind of pointless. You have to kind of play the line because if he does pull it and it gets down the line, that's scoring a bunch of runs. But maybe with bases loaded, like you are playing a little more here. You are playing a little bit more on the lesser pull side. Like you're not going to pull so much. If this gets down the gap, it's do or die. You know, so maybe Altman did the right thing there. I don't know. I'm not a first baseman. I'm an outfielder. So there's that. All right, chats. We had just one hit and we win. Yeah. Generational choke. That was definitely history. A lefty should have been taken out after the third walk. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, woulda, coulda, shouldas right there, guys. All right, without further ado, let's get into game number 2. We got Dominic Burgos against Alexei Shevchuk. Shevchuk is 2-0, and so is Burgos, and they have fairly similar ERAs. So let's go ahead and here and get that going. And yeah, man, that's that one rips at my seams, man. That one rips at my seams. That one rips me apart, man. Should have had that one. Should have had that one. But, you know, taking my own bias out of the equation, I think that just means it's going to line up to be a good, entertaining series, which is what we want, which is what the channel wants. Sorry, taking a drink there. Got some Code Red in my body, in my bloodstream. I'm imagining urinating Tree laughing. Game 2, Adams goes off. God, if Navarre ever comes back in the mound, Richmond fans should just expect him to fail. I mean, it's a mental thing at that point. The guy was really good all year long, and in the playoffs, you know. It's just something about the jerseys, right? It's just something about the matchup. That's something to watch in this series, I think. It's something to watch out for. There's something about Jose Navarre where he just doesn't match up well with these Colorado hitters. So the game is never over then at that point. If you really want to get down to the nitty-gritty there. Game is never over. When our closer comes in, game's close, Colorado could come back. Meanwhile, Shevchuk had the one hit, the one double that Bobby Watts gave a ride to, but that's all good. Had 3 strikeouts? I think he had 3 strikeouts in that inning. Ground ball, tough hop here for Lorenz. No. Miners are too fast. Way too quick. Luke, I fear no man. But Colorado, it scares me. Rico says Navarre pulled a John Rocker. It's all in his head. Yeah, for real, dude. For real. We could make that a storyline easily. You know, there's just something that's now 2 blown saves in gameplay against Colorado. So, you know, you make it what it is on your own, I guess, your own storylines. But I'm sticking to the one where it's just like they know what he's got. They're comfortable with his delivery. They're comfortable with his pitches. They just know. They got him on lockdown. I'm just waiting for Ricky to break out. I'm waiting for Ricky Holden to break out. That's what this series needs. These other yahoos like Josh Adams and Neptune St. Clair. I'm just kidding. We want Ricky Holden to break out, man. That's what we want. I've lost feeling in my legs, says Cook. You got the jelly legs? You got jelly legs going on? Portugal says we're talking about Navarre when St. Clair got the hit. Well, I mean, be patient. We're getting to you. Oh, Ricky, there we go. Ricky, a double in the gap. Should definitely get 2 runs home. And Richmond is back on top. First inning 2-0. Nice line drive shot there by Mr. Holberman. Finally coming through. Yeah, I did too, Kook. That's the main thing. Port, we're all just trying to we're sulking, man. We're sulking. We just went through what is the the stages of grief? How many stages of grief are there? We literally just did that. Like, while it was happening, I couldn't believe it. There was doubt. Then there was a reality. And then there was a grief. 5 stages of grief. That's what we're doing. And then there was regret, right? Or we're a retrospective. We're thinking about what might have been, what could have been. We really wanted that no-hitter. That would have been good for the series, man. To get a no-hitter, it would have been perfect. But I'm good with the way that it ended, though. It's fine. It's a storyline. No matter how it would have turned out, it's a storyline. And it's fun. It's fun. It's all fun. Probably all die in World War III in 2024 anyway. So, might as well just have our fun. Don't take it too seriously. But, yeah, let's get back to the game here. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit. Oh, yes, sir. Holberman's definitely got a score. He's Mr. Slow Man. He's got it, though. Oh, look at the heads up by Reyes. Cristobal. He's into second. Nice. All right, Richmond's up 3-0. This is the type of thing that we need, guys. Richmond needs... They must realize in their locker room, they're like, okay, let's just fight back. Fight back. Game number 2, but we need a lot of runs. We need actual insurance runs. We can't be playing in this tight game, 2-0 type thing. We need to, break out early. That's what needs to happen here. But, this is gonna be kind of the X factor for Colorado, I think. Anyway, now that we're kind of seeing how Game 1 went. Hi, Wrigley. Now we're seeing how Game 2 is kind of trending here. They need the pitching staff. They need the starters to be that X factor. The offense is, I say that after they almost got no hit, but the offense is going to be fine. The offense is going to play. Regardless if they're getting no hit or not, they're eventually going to come through, and we saw it, they did. But that pitching staff has got to be the X factor. They got to come through and shut down and help supplement the offense, right? They got to work as a unit. Pitching staff's got to help the offense. 1-2 here on Satchel. Alexei Shevchuk. By the way, this is Kook's custom player, dating back to GGBL 21. Was a pitcher for the New York Pizzazz, and he had a problem with some clutch moments. We need not remind Kook about Game 7. But I just did. But in good boy pinstripes, he has been very good. So here's the man, the myth, the legend, Neptune St. Clair, breaking everyone's hearts. Got him. That's payback, bitch. All love, Port. All love. Sit down. Adams. He's got Adams, too. How many strikeouts is that for Shevchuk? Gotta be 5 at least. I'm nervous to pause the game because then it I don't know, is it gonna reset the algorithm of the momentum engine or some shit? I don't want to touch it, so let's not touch it. But yeah, the man, the myth, the legend here striking out. That's St. Clair. Just to be a rookie in that spot. Remember when Chinbeard was talking about the rookie jitters, he had made the error? That's a big spot for a rookie to have any jitters, So I think he got his sea legs under him after a while. He made the error. Oh, God. Brady Dunn, get off my baseball team. Get out of my baseball team. Get out of the clubhouse. Leave. Just go. You're not fast enough to steal bases. Trade him already. I want to so bad. Like, dude, Rico, I made a joke. Wait, no, was it in the Discord or it might have been in a video? I was like, I gotta get rid of this guy. I gotta trade him. You know, they're fielding offers for Brady Dunn, and then he comes out. We put him in the 9-hole this season, and he has like 95 RBIs in the 9-hole. Like, who does that? He must have gotten wind of the trade talk, and he's like, I don't want to leave. I like Richmond. Yeah, but see, he's the type of dude that once you get rid of him, he will be a thorn in your side forever. Like, he's just going to be a Hall of Famer. Like, you get rid of that guy because he pisses you off. He's just one of those dudes that's going to further piss you off on somebody else's team. So I'm like, let's just keep him. Yeah, let's just keep him around. All right, Shevchuk, 40 pitches in the third. That is not a bad number. It's about 10 per inning, a little over 10 per inning. I'm good with that. So if we can keep that down, Addison throws a little high. Novo's going to steal a bag. You know, you want to be careful with Lorenz. He's a 205 hitter, but you still want to be careful with him. Like, I've seen him hit some home runs in gameplay. The 3-2. He struck him out? What is that? Shevchuk has 7 Ks. What is with the... I'm telling you, the pitching staff for Richmond is just nuts. They're just nuts. 7 strikeouts in not even 3 innings pitched. He's also breaking out the knuckleball. It's the first time we've seen that pitch. We'll take him and Navarre for prospects. Yeah, no. No, I don't want Seattle's prospects. Seattle's prospects are dookie. 2-2. Line drive, base hit. That will score a run. Roughing will coast into... Oh, he's going to third? Got him. Wow, that's a gutsy call there. Speedster Roughing. Remember, Roughing was a guy that actually had an inside-the-park home run, too, by the way. So I guess I don't really blame him for trying it. He believes in his speed. But now we got a 3-1 game. The one thing about Shevchuk is he will give up some runs. But he's going to strike out a lot of guys, just like right here. That's number 8. He's not a bad pitcher, but he'll give up runs. You don't expect him to throw shutouts, but he's a good number 2 pitcher. Good number 2 guy. Holderman, deep drive to right. Little fist job out there. He had enough little launch angle on it to get it out there, but Dookie prospects. Yes, says Rico. That is a line drive hit for Chris Addison on a 3-2, no less. He'll never be number 1. He could. You know, with the exclusive free agents thing, with your guys' custom players, you know, you could decide that you want to leave. I don't know if you guys remember that or not, but you know, when your player reaches the exclusive free agent mark, you know, you could decide. There's no wheel spin for you guys. You know, well, I guess there is if you decide to leave. Let me take a break here and explain that. Because by the time the off-season video hits, like, I got to get this thing going, and I don't know if you guys are going to be... Sorry, my chair is awful. It's broke. My chair is broke. So if you guys are hearing, like, the squeaking, I need a new freaking chair. It's just toast. Anyway, if you're an exclusive free agent and you're a custom player, you get to choose if you want to re-sign with the team, and I'll just do it, or you can choose to leave, and you'll test free agency. And by electing free agency, then you just give me a top 5 of the teams that you want to join, potentially. I wheel spin it, and depending on where that wheel goes, where it lands, it's where you're going to go. So, I mean, you could pick any 5 teams. That's a base hit. Yep, Adams can't get there. That'll score another run here for Richmond. Gonzalez comes through with an RBI single, and we get that run back. Minnesota's still a 3-run lead in the bottom of the third. So, yeah, I mean, you could basically, if, let's say, Shevchuk for Kook, you know, he's an exclusive free agent. His time has come up, and he wants to leave, then I have to accept it. Like, I can't tell him, like, oh, well, Richmond will give you this. Like, you'll be our ace, and blah, blah, blah. That doesn't mean anything. Like, he wants to leave, right? So he gives me a list of top 5 teams. I'll wheel spin it. I'll just let it. Oh, Adams bobbled it. Still recovered. Made the play. Yeah, but, you know, if he wants to go back to New York, he can test that. It doesn't mean he's going to get to New York. But that's kind of the point of the top 5 is... and the reason for the wheel spin, by the way, guys, is that I don't want, like, you know, you to have 5 customs that are exclusive free agents, and then they all go to the same team. Like, they team up. I think that is bad for the... It's bad for the league. Don't want that to happen. So, you're kind of leaving it up to the draw of the wheel, the randomness of the wheel, and kind of testing your luck there. So, and at the very least, they go to a team that's in your top 5. So you still do have some choice there. It's not like you're going to be mad about where they go, you know? But meanwhile, 9 strikeouts in 68 pitches there for Shevchuk. He's been money as well. So we got both starters here, Monroe and Shevchuk doing a job. But guys, honestly, like, this should be 1-0 Richmond. This should be 1-0, and we should be coasting in this game on the back of Shevchuk, up 2-0. But we got ourselves into this hole, and we got to dig ourselves out of it. Let's see what Portugal is saying here. Monroe wants a discussion for his next deal when up with the Richmond GM. Oh yeah? What's that entail? Meanwhile, Brady Dunn just doesn't know where he is on a baseball field. Striking out a pitch that I don't even know. It wasn't even in the same area code. It sounded like XQC right there. 3-1 pitch. Strike him out. The 3-2 on Kingston. Oh, foul ball. Make sure you guys are leaving a like on the stream if you enjoy GGBL content. Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm and recommendations. We'd love to get this series growing to over 1,000 subscribers. That would be awesome if we could get up there and start getting monetized on this channel. And I would be able to start making a little bit of merch, some GGBL merch. Actually, I don't think I can do that right now. I don't think I have a merch shop available. Nope. So if we can get to 1,000, subs. We're at 950 right now. We get to 1,000 subscribers. Look at this. Look at Shevchuk, man. 10 Ks in 77 pitches. It's going nuts. He's going off today. He's taking it out. He's taking out his anger. Let's see. 11 Ks. He's going to get like 15. He's going to get 15 strikeouts today. That's insanity. It's a fly ball out there to right. Dunn's got that one, and that's the end of the 5th. So he's still shutting down Colorado here. Yeah, see, we're so close. Eligibility, you need 1,000 subs and one of the following. We need 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days. So we've got that one, but we need 50 more subs in order to be eligible. Or we could get 10 million shorts views, which, like, that's insanity. 10 million? I'm never gonna get there. 10 million. Oh no, who is this? Ricky! God dang it, Ricky. He got a base hit, and then... God. Who's mad? Somebody's mad? 51 more subs and we'll be at 1,000 alt accounts. Oh, I mean, what? He is mad. He is mad about yesterday. He is so mad. Who's mad? Oh, Ricky. Okay. Yeah, got it. So he must have got... I wasn't looking. He must have gotten a base hit. I don't know how he got picked off at first. He's just not been... Oh, Shevchuk is mad. Yeah, seriously, dude. 11 strikeouts. He's like, fine, I'll do it myself. Ooh, that would have been a good pitch to hit. Altman just a little bit in front. So, hey, you know, game 3 is shaping up to be pretty intense, man. Adams, nice play. Good little grab. Good stab at that one. I put on the gauntlet. Yep. I'll do it myself. Don't take him out, Richmond. Do not take him out. You can't take somebody out. It's 11 strikeouts. And the pitch count has just been amazing. 86 pitches, 11 strikeouts. What is that, by the way? Let's do the math here. I think I'm doing this. I would be doing this right. What is 89 divided by... I can't think of it right now. I'm trying to think of, like, how many... I don't know how to explain it. Because if he had, like, 120 pitches, then that means he's throwing a lot of balls mixed in. But I'm trying to figure out, like, out of the... strikes. So he had to have thrown 3 strikes. You know, to get a K, he had to have thrown 3 strikes. So that's at least, so 11 Ks, 3 strikes each. That's at least 33. Yeah, that's the 33 out of the 90 or something. So 36%. 36% of his pitches have been strikeouts. Or, no, that doesn't make any sense. 36% of his pitches have been strikes. I don't know how to do that. 70%? God, I'm not thinking right. Anyway, I think you get what I'm saying here. All right, let's move on. Gene Slaughter coming on. 2-2. Yes, Kook. 11 times 3 is 33. Yes, I know that part. I'm trying to do some deeper ratio type math. I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, fly ball here, 2 down, and Slaughter will get the job done on Chavez, and we are out of the 6th. So good boys still need to tack on some runs. I'm thinking like 7 is probably the safe number. 7-1 is the safe number. Listen, look at this. Look at my moderator. Look at my mod team making fun of me. I know that 33-96. I know that. I know that. I'm trying to do the rationalization of like what I'm trying to explain. You know, like I want to know the percentage. Like how many of his. I don't know how to explain it. I know the math behind it. Like I know what I'm dividing by. I don't know how to explain it. Thinking too deep on it. Like the percentage of the batter's fate. Well, that's easy. Like 11 divided by the batter's fate. I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it to you. I think you know what I'm getting at, but anyway. The roasting is crazy right now. Baseball jock? Oh my God! Listen to it. I'll revoke. I'll revoke your little moderatorship there, Portugal. You know what's better? You know what would be better? I'm just gonna like Space Jam Neptune St. Clair. I think that'll be what we do. We'll just Space Jam. The aliens will come down and hey, nice bat. We're from the planet Neptune. We're here to take your baseball skill. This is discrimination against Australia. I'll show you discrimination. I'll show you discrimination. 2-2. St. Clair goes bye-bye. Bye-bye. Now I'm getting mean. Now I'm getting mean. I'm gonna calm down. Claims he went to university without me. Oh my God. Give me a break. Let's just put it this way. He had to, let's put it this way. The number of pitches probably doesn't matter in the equation that I'm trying to come up with. The number of pitches probably doesn't matter. Because you have some foul balls in there, you got, I don't know. He's just basically really efficient. Very efficient. He had like 80-something pitches with 11 Ks. Like, that's just nuts. But he had to have at least had a 2-strike count 11 times. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get at. He had to have at least had a 2-strike count 11 times. So if you figured that with like 80-something pitches versus like 100-something pitches, 120-something pitches, that's a very high percentage of efficiency is what I was really trying to get at. You know, the more pitches that you throw, the higher your number of strikes should be. You know, and if it's not high, that just indicates that you're throwing a lot of balls. Or you're throwing a lot of foul balls because you have a high pitch count. Got a low pitch count and your strikeouts are high. That tells me like you're throwing a lot of strikes, you know? That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to get to an efficiency number. I don't have to prove it to you peons, my math brain. Efficiency quotient or something is what I'm trying to get at. All right. Adams with a 1-2 count on Mark Cullen. We don't really see a whole lot of Mark Cullen. So I'm a little bit nervous here seeing him get involved in this game, in this spot. Maybe they just wasted some of their guys in game number 1. Want to give him a shot here, get some innings. I would like to see some of the starters like Gio Macbeth, guys like that get into the game. Cesar Silva. One, two. Novoa needs a big hit here for the Coyotes. Did they have a little bit of magic left in them from game number 1? We will find out. Missed. Change on the outside. Full count. Little ground ball to Holderman. Tough hop. Able to handle it. The veteran, the pro, will make the toss. Hey, Mavito. How did you make it to where you can spectate all matchups? It's just CPU versus CPU. You just go into like you're playing the game, and then you put the controller in the middle. And you get CPU versus CPU. Computer versus computer. That's how it roll. That's how it go. All right, Ricky, double, single, 2 ribbies, having himself a good game number 2. And for those fantasy owners, for Ricky Hoverman, he's slowly starting to get that bat going again for you. Not here, though. Big spot. Kind of needed in there. That's kind of how I like to look at a lot of... This is how I view baseball in general. I feel like every matchup is clutch, you know? Especially when you're the individual going up there. You got to wait. You got to wait another 8 batters to get to your turn. So when you're in those spots where you got to come through, you never know when you're going to get those opportunities again. You know, you have to savor those moments when you're in the batter's box and your team needs you. They're relying on you. Baseball teaches you how to come through for yourself and how to come through for others. How to stay within yourself. Don't get too frazzled. You got to be a leader. Be a leader in the box. All right, Coyotes still struggling with the offense here. 2 hits. Navarre's actually going to come in again here. They're going to put their faith in him. This is a save situation yet again. We're going top 9. We'll see. We'll see. 1-2. Missed again. All right, well, we'll find out if Navarre has gotten the jitters shaked out. He misses again. He's full count again. Here we go. 3-2. That will be line drive and caught. Brady Dunn. Excellent play out in right field. That is it. He smoked it. He absolutely smoked it. This is the kind of lead that we're talking about that we need, though. Like, I still think that 7 would have been nice to get. But, you know, in knowing that Colorado likes to hit off of Navarre, I would have really liked to get 7, but here we are. 3-1 pitch. Navarre gives up possibly a base knock here. Cristobal Reyes giving chase. Going to throw into second base. Watts probably headed there. No, he coasts in with a single, and that's going to lead up CC Chavez with a man on base. I think we need a double play ball. If you're Richmond, if you're voting for Richmond, you're rooting for Richmond, we need that double play, and that's a base hit. So, yeah, Navarre, they love hitting on him. They love hitting him. He's just not the answer right now for Richmond's bullpen here. We gotta do something else, I think. You know, how many chances are you going to give him to blow a game for you when it matters the most? 1-2 on Paxton Burnside. He's 0 for 3 today. Looks like he might have gotten him. No. They're going to say he didn't go. It's now a 2-2 count. Get me off this ride, man. This is War Thunder. 2-2. He got him. Oh, he lucked out. He lucked out. But now, you can't draw it up any better than this. A 3-run lead with a chance for Satchel Michaels to come through in a big way. That's a ground ball here to Darius Wilson. Throw over to second base, and he just got CC at second base. Whoa. Whoa. Good boys skate out of town with a victory. I think that we were just on the cusp of blowing it again. That should be a good confidence builder for Jose Navarre going into game number 3. It looks like it's going to be a tight series all the way through, guys. It really does. And, you know, for the Coyotes, I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel. For all of you Coyote fans out there that might be rooting for the Yotes, I got to ask you this question. I got to know. Are you feeling good about this 1-1 series right now? Or do you feel like game 1 was a little bit of a fluke? Like, is this a sign of things to come for Colorado going into game 3, game 4? There will definitely be a game 5. We know that much is for certain. But, like, when you try to analyze, like, what you're watching here going on in gameplay, that is now 2 times in the 9th inning where finally the offense is coming around. So, do you look at Game 3, Game 4 as an advantage? Because now you don't have to go up against Monroe or Shevchuk for a little while. Do you look at Game 3, Game 4 as an advantage to your offense? Because you guys have been absolutely shut down by Monroe and Shevchuk. I think 20 strikeouts between 2 games. 11 Ks for Shev, 9 for James. That's not a lot of offense. 4 hits for this offense. This offense is supposed to be something like, everybody looks to like that's an elite level offense. But 4 hits today, 15 Ks in total. Then you go back to game number 1, they're leaving some opportunities to come through. So I don't know. Is this really what we're getting? Is this actually what we're going to see from Colorado for the rest of the series? Or are they going to finally break out and show us the true form like they have in the latter part of the game? 7, 8, 9, they're starting to kind of come through a little bit more. I think we're going to see a lot of offense in Game 3, a lot of offense in Game 4, and then once we get those aces back involved, I think that we're going to start seeing those low-scoring games again. So I would anticipate that Colorado's probably going to be on the they're going to be back. They're going to be on the money back here in game number 3. Richmond's just got to find a way to hang with them. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Again, 9 hits and 4 runs. We hit the ball, we hit the baseball, but there's just parts in the lineup where there's just some moments we don't quite come through and get it done. So, guys, we are now headed to Colorado for a 3-game set, and then back at Richmond for a 2-game set for games 6 and 7. So if I can get over here, we're going to do game 3 tonight. Game 4 will be tomorrow. And I just want to pose that question to the chat here. Why is Portugal's messages just getting retracted all the time? What is he saying here? If Navarro's out there every game, I feel good. Yotes must be happy with a split. We got this in game 3. 20 strikeouts in 2 games. If Navarro didn't blow game 1, I wouldn't be too worried. Yeah, and so on Richmond's side, like for me and War Thunder, I know that we're rooting for Richmond. I am a little concerned. I'm the one on the defense in this series right now. I'm a little worried. Because you come off the backs of Shevchuk and Monroe in those 2 performances. This series should be 2-0. That would be a big buffer. I'd feel more comfortable with a good buffer being up 2-0 heading into Colorado, where that offense is going to just rake. I would feel better about that situation than going into Colorado in a split right now, 1-1. So I think that we're going to have a ton of offense. I think Colorado's probably going to win this game here, game 3. And then we go to game 4. We got Schreiber against Macbeth and Rich Norman. And I don't know, man. We just don't have our aces. I'm a little bit worried about that. So, yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and save this up because I don't want any power outages or crazy stuff to lose these box scores, because this series has been fun so far. So let's just go ahead and save that up, and we will get on to our next game. So we got Piazza against Bromberg. I think that's going to be what we need. I can't see like any reason, unless you want to go Schreiber, but Bromberg's been good too. I don't know. Let's put this one up for the chat. How about we do that? Let's put this one up for the chat. Can I do like polls on this? I thought I could. Yes. Start a poll. Colorado starter. Schreiber or Bromberg? There you go. You guys get to pick. And then I'm going to do another one. Probably should have went the other way. I think Piazza's our next best bet. I don't see, like, the Macbeth thing. Norman has 35 velo. That's probably not good. Macbeth only hits 90. Piazza can hit 95. I think it's got to be Piazza. Yeah, the hits per 9, K per 9. But that stuff doesn't matter in gameplay, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that, but hits per 9, K per 9, walk, all that stuff does not matter in gameplay. Break, control, and velo are what matters in gameplay. So, just an FYI. The Sims, those numbers on the right matter. The per 9s matter in Sim. Gameplay, it's all about break, velo, and control. Because I've literally done the test. I was like, you know, let's put the break and control and velo all on 0, and then do 99s for hit per 9, K per 9, walk per 9. And the guy was just a boss. Not any of these dudes, but just in testing for fun. Guy was a boss. Had great games. You reversed it. You did break, control, velo, all 99, maxed out. The per 9s were all at 0s. You simmed it, and they were awful. Then you did the same thing in gameplay, beta testing on both of those things, and yeah. So that's what it is. Yep. Okay, so we're just going to stick to, it looks like you guys are just going to stick to it. So 6 votes came in. That's the majority. 66% said Bromberg. So we're going to get Bromberg and Piazza going at it. And let's get into it. Game number 3, our last game of the night. We will do clear skies as usual, fast play, and quick counts. Isn't that just a beautiful field, by the way? Come on, let's give it up. Let's give it up. Come on. I want you to praise the commissioner. I've taken a lot of flack tonight. I want you to praise the commissioner now, okay? Please love me. Look at what I've done for you. I made this stadium for you. Coyotes Park. It's a beautiful park. You know you love it. Except we got a problem. Well, never mind. Screw you, game. Field looks horrible, says Christian Gamer. Boo, says Kook. Rigging the GGBL. Yeah. How about... Okay. Testing St. Clair early, it looks like. God. You know, of course, like, the one moment where I'm like, yeah, the stadiums, oh, yeah. And then we got in the dugout. Richmond is, like, going through the stands. You know what's funny about the stadium creator? It's like, even, like, I wouldn't have done that. You know, I would pay more attention to that detail. But throughout the year, when they do any sort of, like, updates or anything, sometimes that those parameters, like, they shift. And then that's what ends up happening. Because all the stadium data is coming through is from the server. So once you upload it, it is what it is. So, anyway, I just thought that was funny. I'm saying, like, sing my praises in the stadium, and then boom. Meanwhile, Bromberg must have been the right start. Please clap. Yeah. Oh, dude, I love that one. Jeb Bush. Please clap. Dude, he's... Oh, Lord, dude. I don't know if I want to get into politics, but we'll just leave it at that. Jeb Bush. Oh, my God. Jeb's a mess. He's a mess. He's a mess. Oh, my God. Please clap. Ground ball base hit. Look at the... Oh, you're going to score a run here. They're going to get on top 1-0 early. Yep. No? Ruffing's got all the speed in the world, and he didn't go. Wow. Wow. Ground ball. Ricky will sacrifice the run for the double play, I guess. But, yeah. I don't like giving up those early leads. But Colorado does. You know, they're getting out on top early. They realize what's up. They understand what's going on. Richmond, the last 2 games, they've gotten started quickly. Colorado's returning the favor here, it looks like. So Piazza already down 1-0 here. We got Michaels in a 3-1 count. I just don't like the matchup here, Piazza against Colorado, especially on the road. I don't like it, but it just has to be that way. So we'll find out how he's going to pitch here tonight. But after he settles down a little bit, gets the double play, gets the much-needed strikeout on the big hitter, that 43-run home run hitter.
The catcher, number 15.
I think we got ourselves a good series, man. 1 run an inning is 9 runs. Yes, they're averaging 9 runs. There's the math. There's the math that we needed. Now, what we could have done was we could have done, like, runs per outs, what the trend of that would have been. Would have been a good trend to figure out. But, by the way, guys, this will be the last game of the night. Ooh, there's a deep drive to center, but Ruffing's got speed. We'll make the catch. Yep, this will be the last game tonight. And we will do game number 4 tomorrow. Do game number 4 tomorrow night, Saturday night. Do game 4, and at the most, it will be a 2-1 series at the end of tonight. Somebody's going to be up 2-1. We'll go into Saturday to do game 4. We'll either have a 2-2 or a 3-1. And if it either way, we're going to do game 5 as well. So at the very least, this series is going to go 5 games. So we will get up to game 4, game 5 tomorrow night. We'll do a game 6 if necessary. So we'll do another 3-game slate if necessary tomorrow.
2-1.
And if it gets pushed to game number 7, odds are that it probably won't. But if it does, I still plan on going live on New Year's Eve. Probably not the best time to do it, but we're going to do it anyway. Because I think, like, maybe most of you guys are probably, I don't know if you're hanging out with people or not, but
1 and 2.
for all of you guys that are at home, not getting out doing much, which is how I live my life anyway. So, you know, it's cool. Laid back lifestyle. We'll just hang out on New Year's Eve. We'll go live at about 8:30, 9 o'clock on Sunday. But again, like, the odds are probably that we're not going to get to a game 7. But if we do, 8:30, 9 o'clock stream. It'll go for about an hour. And, oh, that's a deep drive. That should be a home run. Yep, with that altitude, that baby's gone. That is a 2-run shot. Colorado, again, like I said, returning the favor here. Richmond got on top of these guys early the last 2 games, but Colorado's staking out to a early lead. Big lead, 3-0. They're already in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Colorado was, I think I said it in one of the off-season videos that they were one of my dark horse teams. Because that offense was just so good, you know? It's just hard to, like, pass up on them, but they were just playing so bad. They were playing so... It's unexplainable how bad that they were the first half of the year. It just didn't make any sense at all. with that offense, with that lineup, I didn't get it. But they've gotten hot at the right time, and they're giving Richmond a run for their money for sure. Imagine if Richmond gets to another Game 7 and we lose it. I wouldn't continue the series. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. GGBL is not going anywhere, man. It's not going anywhere. We're basically stuck on MLB 23 for I don't know how long, but you know we're stuck here. I can't like make it make sense to where we migrate over to like MLB 25 if I don't have the same rosters, if I don't have the same created players. Stats won't be there. Like this league, like we're on 23. Like we're in it, you know. Ground ball should be 2. Brady Dunn can't come through in the clutch with a runner on base, and we are out of the top of the 3rd. Let's go bottom 3rd. We got 2, 3, 4 coming up. Oh, D-Will. Oh, what? Because we got fast play on, we can't get a replay on that? Come on. We got to get a replay on Darius Wilson here. Show some ups, baby. Some Fernando Tatis. Woo! Darius. Love that play, man. Hit right at you. Got to make a play. Got to read and react. Great play. Dakota. Oh, Dakota's in the house. Is this your favorite series to do? Yep. I do like it. I do enjoy it. Yep. Yep. Oh, is Wilson going to make another play here? CeCe's got speed. Oh, I think. Ooh. I think he's safe. No challenge by Richmond's coaching staff. But, oh, War Thunder, you missed Darius Wilson making a great play. He made a jump. Not the one that you just saw, but if you go back 2 batters. CeCe Chavez was up to bat, I think. No. Sorry. Bobby Watts. Satchel goes down. This is strikeout number 4. St. Clair up in a big moment here for the Coyotes, trying to extend that lead, 3-0. Base hit, no. Ground ball, Flutie takes the play. Still 3-0 game. Richmond's got to we got to find that offense here. Bromberg's shutting us down right now. Kingston's really been trying that bunt. Been really trying to get that thing down. It's twice now that he's down 2 strikes thanks to it, but Bromberg is just like eating us up right now, man. It's got to be at least 5 strikeouts, I think. Yikes. But yeah, GGBL is my favorite series for sure. Baseball is just my sport. And I love the custom team thing, you know? It's just kind of like my thing. Like getting the creativity going, like getting the creative players, like getting you guys involved, like being able to have a little camaraderie with my viewership, you know? A little smack talk every now and then. Let our pixel people battle it out. It's just always it's a good little fun time. Look at Bromberg. Striking out Ricky Hoberman. Looking. He's just killing him, man. He's killing him. How many strikeouts is that for Bromberg? I think like 6. No, 5. He's got 5 now. 5 in 4 innings. The Pixel People Hunger Games is basically GGBL. Yeah, it is.
What you got?
War Thunder says this is rough. Yeah, it is, man. It's tough being a Good Boys fan. It's tough being a Good Boys fan. We just run into teams at the wrong time. You know what the story might be if we don't win this? If we don't win this and you go into season 3. Oh, that's a deep drive. That ball is probably gone. No, good catch, Reyes. If we lose this and then you go into the postseason next year, or like let's say you miss the postseason next year, there's probably changes that need to be made. You know, it's hard. It's really difficult to get to a baseball World Series. Like let's forget the Gold Series thing. Like it's just in baseball in real life. It's hard to get to a World Series. Very hard, extremely hard. So when you get there after a 162 game season, just grueling and then grinding in the postseason, just to get in that spot, you gotta win it. You have to win it. You don't know if you're ever gonna get back there. So the fact that we've been here now twice, if you lose it, the odds are just not in your favor. You're ever going to get back to win it again. So you know, there's a lot at stake. There's a lot at stake, especially, I mean, even for Colorado. Like, think about Colorado. How many times are you going to get on a run like what they did to get to 82 and 80, 2 games above 500, and then, you know, they're in this spot? You gotta win it. You gotta win it. You gotta seal the deal. Oh, tough call there by the umpire. Oh man, Colorado. They're setting the tone. They're setting the tone right now. Game 3. It's been all Colorado. Oh my goodness. Kook, no! If Richmond misses the playoffs next year, Chevy wants out. Oh my goodness. What is that? You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. I feel like William Dafoe in Spider-Man. You can't do this to me. You know how much I've sacrificed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No, you can't do this to me. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Little Broski is almost here, by the way. Little Broski's almost here. We got some Mac Team Builder, too. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, off the wall. Got to get it in, boys. Got to get it in. They're probably testing it here. Throwing to the plate. He is gunned out. Huge play by the Richmond defense. Woo. That was clutch. If you go down 4, I think the game's probably over. Probably over. Great relay by Darius Wilson. Oh, that just keeps us in the game. Keeps us in the game. Swung on and missed here. So full count for Piazza, 105. Pitches upcoming. That is another strikeout for him. Paxton goes down, and Richmond still with 1 hit. So the away teams are having a tough time in this series, it seems like. Getting the offense rolling. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. Let's just go get Broski. He's at the door. He's waiting for me to open up the door to let him in. We got some Mac Team Builder to commentate. We got Sun Socks and Saucers. We got videos to create for you guys for the weekend. So I'll be right back.
That missed. That's the ball.
All right, hey, so we got a single, it looks like, huh? Or a walk, possibly?
That missed. That's the ball.
Watch them score 5 when he's not here. Yeah, I mean, it looks like that might happen here. Base hit. So was that a walk or was that a base hit for Gonzalez? Paxton's woes continue. Bets on Ricky to get a home run. We kind of have to move fast in tonight's stream for any sort of like... oof, tough play there. So we could pause it right here, I guess. Okay. So, for some channel points. Channel points at stake here. Let's do 50. Let's do 50 channel points. And I have you guys down for who'd you think was going to win the series? So I'd have to go back and scroll through what you guys selected, but it's documented. It's there. We're not going to know the result of that, of course, until probably Saturday or Sunday. So I do have that one to think about, but let's do this one. So 50 points. Is Richmond going to score a run in this inning? Yes or no? 50 points. So you got to think they have the top of the order coming up with 1 out. They've got runners on second and third. Fly ball will get them in. Ground ball probably going to get the run in. So there's some... It's kind of... It's a little 50-50 on whether they're going to come through or not. So put your guess in the chat, and if you want to get super specific for the bragging rights, then go for it. But I'm not going to award any further points for specificity. But we'll go with that. So I think you guys are good there. Let's see if Richmond's going to score a run. If they can't score a run, those of you that said no will get 50 points. And those of you that said yes will get 50 points. As much as I hate to say it, yes, they will. Why does Christian Gamer hate the good boys? Who can possibly hate the good boys? They're dogs. Are you a cat person? Full count here to Mondesir. That's a foul ball. He's fighting. He's grinding. 3-2. Foul ball again. Keep sticking that bat head out there. Oh, he's a Colorado fan? I didn't realize that. All right, Bromberg with the 90th pitch. Swung on and missed. He's coming through tonight. Coming through tonight. 2 down now for Richmond in a really huge spot for the good boys. Like, you're not going to get too many of these opportunities. You know, 6th inning, you got basically 9 more outs to play with. 7, 8, 9. Oof. You know, you're on thin ice at this point. 1-2 here to Vic Flutie. Swung on and missed, and the good boys will go down with no runs. No runs in that situation, that spot. So Josh gets 50. Portugal gets 50. Lucas gets 50. Dang. Well, oh man, dude. It's not looking good for the good boys here. Not looking good. You got Brady Dunn 2.0 pitching here. Gene Slaughter. Against one of the league's top home run threats. Satchel Michaels, the two-way player. 2-2. Ground ball, D. Wilson. Tough hop. Little sling over the first. Good play. Good play. Powered by Licht is in the house. What's up, man? Maybe Michigan will get back. Michigan will get back into the postseason. I'm confident. When they got Luigi Mazza and an up-and-coming team, I think they'll get back there. St. Clair takes this one. This umpire has been a little bit shady. Made some 50-50 calls on both teams in that strike zone. If you just nip the strike zone, he's gonna call it. Even if like half the ball is outside of the zone, he's probably gonna give it to you. 3-1 pitch. Look at that. 50-50 call, and he's gonna give it to the pitcher. Very pitcher friendly. So here's Adams, foul ball. 3-2 again. Swung on and missed. Adams is just kind of... I just feel bad for, like, our custom guys, man. They just don't... just rarely ever come through. It's just fairly annoying. We need some custom love, some juice, man. Custom prospect juice. What is that? That's like going the long way around. Oh my goodness. Chris Addison needs a big knock here. He's 1 for 10 on the series. He's mired in a long slump right there. 1 for 10. 3-2 pitch here. Ground ball, foul. You all right? He almost fell down the steps. Just like Richmond is doing. They're blowing it. They're blowing it, man. Top 7 still. Altman. That should be... Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. But here's the problem. Even with a 2-out double, I don't know if we're going to come through here. That helps. It helps, but I don't know if we're going to come through. Reyes, 1-1 pitch. Ball low. These hitters aren't putting up a bunch of points for fantasy. No, they really aren't. It's been very pitching dominant. Foul ball. We see a lot of foul balls. But then again, like I have seen some games like have a lot of runs scored, so it's a balance. I don't want to take the foul balls away or the foul frequency away, because then you start like getting a lot of runs scored. Look at Rosen just shutting down the good boys here yet again. 3 hits for Richmond. They just cannot get the offense moving. They are running out of outs. So Cesar Silva coming on. You know, kind of funny story about Cesar Silva. I was doing some slider testing with this guy because he's a top 50 prospect, CPU generated dude. And I was just like throwing him in. I thought he was interesting. Threw him in, and he just kept getting blown up. I was like, why is he sucking so bad? But then you get him into gameplay. Get him into gameplay with the same set. Look at Ricky. Look at Ricky just grabbing it out of thin air. He's pretty good. He's not too bad. All right, guys. 7, 8, 9 coming up for the good boys. Top 8. We need to get that offense moving here. Damian Bender coming on out. That is going to be a little looping single there for Gonzalez. Good way to lead it off there for the good boys. Got D-Will 2 for 2 today. He's been hot. Got to stay hot. Swung on and missed at the change. Got a little fooled right there. Let's see what Bender tries to toss him up here. Probably breaking ball, slider of some sort. Looks like he's going to toss up that slider, and he cuts on and miss. Another strikeout here for the good boys, and now it's up to Brady Dunn. I hate you, Brady Dunn. I hate you. You're a no good for nothing player. You're terrible. You're awful. Go away. Go back to the minor leagues. Grab some pine, meat. See, it works. It normally works. Like you guys are saying. Ghosts of past haunting Richmond. Brady Dunn sucks. Won't work, Goldie. Yes, it will. 2-2 pitch. You suck. No. Nope. You're right, Port. Of course, Portugal is always right. He has the Port luck. Unbelievable. Brady Dunn's just really he's not coming through. Ground ball should do it. That's the end of the 8th. Good boys. Squander another opportunity. And now we're here at the bottom of the 8th inning. Tom Kim comes into the ball game. He was solid in his last outing here in game number 1. Love the names. Love the CPU-generated names. Tom Kim.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Couldn't have been like Thomas.
Ball.
Is there a golfer named Tom Kim? Interesting. Fly ball here to Brady Dunn. Actually deep. Hit deep. Good play. So, Good Boys just trying to shut this insurance push down. You got to score 3 runs in the top of the 9th. Probably not likely. Ugh. And with a series win, Colorado will be up 2-1. They are giving Richmond everything that they can handle. It's been tough if you're a Good Boys fan. Here's a line drive base hit here. It should definitely be 2. Cook says, yeah, they have like a 1% chance to win. Yeah, it has been done before, you know, but I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it either. The math don't lie. Kim's got Michaels, 2-2, swung on a missed. And we're done here with the 8th. 4 hits there for Richmond. They got to come through now on Dane Lund. 6 innings, 1.5 ERA, 11 strikeouts to 3 walks. Does a lot better against righties, 182 versus lefties. Where he's above a 300 batting average given up. So full count here to Vic Flutie. That is ball 4, 98 high and outside. Just totally whiffed on that one. So now you got Ricky. 1-1 pitch. Knuckle curve got him way out in front. Fooled him. See if he tosses that thing up again here. 1-2 pitch. Change up going away. Holberman 0 for 3 for the last 2 games. He's been hot. Got to keep that streak rolling here. Good eye. 98 just missing. Put a good swing on it. Really good job by the veteran. What a quality at bat. Very quality at bat right there. Knuckle curve, didn't fall for it again. Gets the walk. So 2 runners on. Addison with nobody out. Richmond down by 3. They need a big knock. That should be the big one that they needed. It's in the gap. Addison's going to round first, head for 2. The ball's going to be misplayed. Watson roughing, can't handle it. They can't decide who's going to take it. 2 runs will score. Richmond down by 1. Chris Addison comes through with a 2 RBI triple. And now all you need is 1 more run to tie the game. They're not out of the woodwork yet. Connor Altman needs a big hit. Needs a walk. Something. Fly ball, anything. Just put the ball in play. Probably get that run. Line drive to third baseman St. Clair. Grabs it. We're coming up on the 6, 7, 8 part of the lineup. Not the best situation here for Richmond, but the middle of the order came through when you needed them to. Give yourselves a chance. 2-1 here to Reyes. A hitter's count for sure. Got to be ready for something in the zone. fly ball in foul ground, and Voa will make a diving play, but unfortunately can't grab it. That would have scored the run, though. I probably would have just let that thing go foul. Don't even go after it. 2-2 here, and no! What is he swinging at? Why did you even offer at it? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? It's coming at your crotch, dude. What are you doing? Oh my God, dude, that's ridiculous. I know how this ends. It's going to be a walk to Gonzalez. Darius Wilson's going to pop up in the infield. God, dude, what the heck? All right, full count. This could be it. Richmond's down to their last strike. Lund to Gonzalez. Strike three looking. And that game is over. Game number 3 is done. Colorado gets the W. Again, another tight one here. This series has been tight. It's been a good series. It has been a fun series. Number of hits, 5 to 6. So the pitching was very dominant. Look at Bromberg. 6 innings, none earned, 9 strikeouts. So I honestly think the MVP tonight should probably be Bromberg. I think that's who they're gonna go with. But 6th save for Dane Lund here in the postseason. He's been money. You guys had him in the fantasy lineup. You guys are doing pretty well. There he is. So Elton Bromberg is your player of the game. I don't know how you can argue against it. 9 Ks. He was no match for Piazza here today. 5 Ks, 3 earned. It was a mediocre performance for Piazza for sure, but you know, you look at the top of the order, 1, 2, 3 for Richmond. That part of the lineup just was completely shut down. Holberman, Flutie, Mondesir. Of course, you had the big hit by Addison. That really got the guys fired up, but you know, 7, 8, actually 6, 7, Gonzalez and Reyes and Altman, 5, 6, 7, I should say. You got to find a way to move that runner, and they just didn't do it. So Good Boys will drop that one, and I can't really blame any one thing on the performance. Like, Piazza was okay, he was fine, but the 3 walks I think probably cost him. I guess you could say that. But they had a moment there in the 7th where they didn't come through, I believe, or the 8th. I think it was the 7th. I don't know, maybe the 8th. Anyway, again, baseball is just that way. When you have the opportunities, when you have the moments, you got to come through, and when you don't, you know, it hurts, it stings. So game number 4, it's a 2-game to 1 spot here for Colorado. I think Schreiber is the guy that you got to go with. For Richmond, I feel like the odds are just like they're not favoring us right now. It's just been a very heavily leaning to Colorado in the last like couple games here. You know, actually the entire series. No, I can't say that because game 1 they got completely shut out. But they win it in the 9th inning. So I don't know, man. I just I don't know. I feel like we gotta do something here for game 4 coming up tomorrow night. We got to make a decision here between Shevchuk and Monroe. The problem is if you go with Norman or if you go with Macbeth, if you go with either one of these guys and they drop the ball, you know, they drop it. Schreiber and Franks, they're pretty decent too. They got a decent overall rating as well. We'll take a look here at those guys for you, but Michaels is healthy as it is right now too, so I think that's crazy to me. They managed him correctly, it looks like, because he's ready to go. He could pitch right now, which is nuts. He could pitch right now in game number 4. Get this thing to 3-1, and then now all you really need is Burgos to go in game 5. You could do Schreiber again in game. You could do Schreiber in game 5. You could do Michaels in game 5. Schreiber in game 4. So Colorado is definitely got the momentum right now. They really do. For Richmond with their pitching staff, you could make the gutsy call here, the risky decision with going with Shevchuk at about 60%. It's a tough one. It's a tough call, but something to chew on as we wait out game number 4 here tomorrow. We'll do game 4. We'll do game 5. The series will be going 5 no matter what. So we could decide the series right here. Right there in Colorado. If it does go game 6, that'll also be included tomorrow. If it goes game 7, we're going to push that over to New Year's Eve. So probably, again, like 9 o'clock, 8:30 Eastern time is when we'll go live for that stream. But the way that this series has gone, even in game 2, I found that Colorado was just, they were trying to break out. They're trying to break through, even though Shevchuk had the 11 Ks. It's like, they're like gnats. They're all around you. No matter how many times you swat them, they still come back. Whack-a-mole. So they're tough. But yeah, should be a good series the rest of the way, guys. I will see you Saturday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. Pitching matchup to be determined. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Post it in the Discord. Post it in the comments section here of the video. I will go ahead and award your 50 channel points to those of you that said that Richmond will not score a run in one of our little games and contests there. So, guys, that's it. Leave a like if you like this thing. And if you're new here, if you have not subscribed, please do so. We're trying to hit that 1,000 mark on the sub count. Try to get this channel monetized. So I will see you then, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.